Hello everyone, happy Thursday and happy Thanksgiving. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So my name is Amanda if you guys are new here, and I'm a 24-year-old cash budgeter from Texas. In today's video, we will be cash stuffing for week number 4 of November, which is actually the last week we're cash stuffing before our monthly closeout. So that will be live on Saturday. Here to cash stuff, we should have $565. We're gonna count everything but the ones just because there is quite a bit and I'm a little bit on a time crunch. So we have $1 and $200, $250, $270, $290, $310, $330, $350, $360, $70, $80, $90, $400, $10, $20, $30, $435, $440, $45, $50, $55, $60, $65, $70, $75, $80, $85, $90, $95, $500, $505, $510, $515, and then plus 50 is $565. So that is going to be our cash for today. I hope everyone is having a lovely start to their Thanksgiving. Honestly, if you are showing up to hang out with me today, I appreciate you so much. I am anticipating that, of course, everyone is going to be pretty busy. Just like myself, I don't know if I'll get around to watching many videos today, but definitely tonight I will be watching some videos. Okay, so we did have a couple of coins to unstuff. That dish is getting pretty heavy. I'm going to have to move that into my jar in a little bit. So we are going to be starting with our cash envelopes in the wallet. So the first thing here is going to be gas. This will be getting $15. Yeah, so I desperately need gas. Also, you guys, our buffer is like super tight this week. So we're going to have to figure out how to get Jordan his full tank, which at this point, it should be under the $30 that we're budgeting, but we'll see how we're able to do that. So gas gets $15. Spending is going to be getting $10, which honestly, this may just go right back into the bank account because the macaroni supplies did cost way more than anticipated. Last but not least, for the wallet, we're going to take out $20, and this will be for Jordan. So usually we try to get him his gas, like aside from this 20, so that he can use this for lunch and whatever. But we'll see how we're able to work that out. So next, you guys, the first thing we are going to jump into will be our yellow binder, and we're going to be stuffing quite a bit of our celebrations envelopes. So I did realize after doing my budget with me that the miscellaneous envelope in this section is like holiday miscellaneous and like celebration miscellaneous. So it was supposed to cover Thanksgiving while also simultaneously trying to save for my friend's baby shower. So that maybe wasn't the best idea. Well, I think it's a good idea. I just didn't properly prepare because I forgot. So anniversary is going to be getting $10. So now we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 7, 8, 9, and 100. So we're going to color in another $10 space on here. Once our anniversary passes, I will just erase this challenge and then we'll start all over again. But I don't think we're going to reach the full 180 this year, and that's totally fine. We were at least able to get $100, which will still be a pretty good dinner. So that's going to be all for anniversary. Then next, we are going to be stuffing $7 into Christmas. I have already been doing some spending out of here. So let's add in 7. That's going to be $5, $6, and $7. These 5s are super nasty. Like, I put the nastiest bills in the front because those are the ones that tend to get spent often, like whatever categories we're doing first. Now Christmas has $100, $200 still in the bank, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 7, 8, 9, and 80. So $280. We're about halfway through, I think, the people that we need to buy for. So I really think that this will be a good amount for us. Then lastly in this section, we are going to be stuffing miscellaneous. So it's empty because I pulled the 20 to buy some ingredients. We're going to be adding $10 in to start saving for my friend's baby shower. So that's going to conclude this binder for today. We're not doing anything here in the front. And let's go ahead and move into pet care. So for this binder, we're actually not stuffing as much as I feel we normally do, but we are still giving many of the envelopes some love. So the first thing is going to be cats, and we're stuffing $5 today. So now in here they have 20, 25, 30, 35, and $40. So after cats, we have pet emergency, which we do use a scratch off challenge for, and we're going to be adding in a total of $5 today, which there's a bunch of ones in here I didn't even realize. So now for emergency, there is $200 in the bank, and then in cash we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 46. 246 total for pet emergency. I was hoping we would hit another 100 before the end of the month so that we could have deposited that, but it's totally fine. So we're skipping pet food, and then we're going to be stuffing $2 into preventions. So now there is $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, and $10. Plenty of these are going to be able to get condensed this month, and I'm super excited to trim all of my binders down. Last in this section, we're going to stuff $5 into Wanda's cash envelope. So now she has $20, $30, $35, $40, $45, and $50. We do still need to get her dental treats from Sam's Club. We're pretty behind on doing that. So lastly, for this binder, we are going to be adding $9 into Afterpay. So that's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we are anticipating buying some concert tickets on here. So I'm trying to at least give us a little bit of a buffer before we make that purchase. So now with Afterpay, we have $5, $10, $15, $16, $17, $18, and $19. We're 100% not going to be able to save the full total amount before we're buying those. But of course, again, I want to get as close to it as possible. So that's going to be all for this binder. Oh, actually, before we put this away, you guys, we need to do another space on our scratch off challenge. This is what we are using to save for Pet Emergency Fund. So it comes from Savings Creations Co. It'll save us $65, and let's reveal the next space. So we're just going to go for this one right here. We're going to go in order, and it looks like it is going to be $4. So if you are new to my channel, when we scratch these, we do it partially. That way, whenever I do my budget with me, I can take the sticker all the way off once it's been accounted for in our planner. So we will stuff that $4 next time. So next we will be going into our as needed and high priority binder. So cat trees, this one is going to get $9 today. I'm so excited that it is the end of the month because I have quite a few challenges, I think, or at least 2 of them that are getting reallocated into here. So I have a whole stack of completed challenges. If you guys just tune into my Thursday videos, then you wouldn't really know about that. But I do play a bunch of other savings challenges that I collect. And then at the end of the month is when we will redistribute the cash, depending on wherever I assigned it. So today we're adding $9, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we have in here. I'm hoping that I can find some good deals on cat trees for Black Friday. If I do, I will buy it anyway because we are over $100 in this. And I don't know that I'll need a full $174. Regular price for sure, but on sale, hopefully not. We have 50, 70, 90, 100, 105, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. $119. If anything, we'll just keep saving for this and then I'll pay myself back whatever the difference was. We are now on to Jordan's car, and this one is going to get $6 today. So let's go ahead and color that in. This is a challenge from the Darling Dollars. The cat tree one is from Sassy Peanut Budgets. So we're going to color in $6. All right, so let's just quickly grab that. I was wondering if maybe we had enough to get the first thing done for his car, but I want to say the mirror is going to be the cheapest, and it's like $80. So now with this one, towards our goal of $225, we have 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 41, and $42. So we're not quite there yet, but we're about halfway. The next one we're doing is going to be tank stand, and this envelope is going to get $3 today. So I was saying in my budget with me that I should have asked for a tank stand for Christmas so that I didn't have to buy it myself, but I don't know. We'll go ahead and add in 3. So 1, 2, and $3. So now there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 with this one. This day challenge from my Etsy shop. It's the fish from Finding Nemo, like the first one, which is why it's bubble themed. I don't know if anyone has caught that or if it just seems like it's a little fish savings challenge. So next we're going to go into high priority, and let's see, we are stuffing $10 into car maintenance. So now, you guys, there is 20, 30, 35, and $40. I think Jordan is due for an oil change here shortly. Next, we're going to add $2 into Sam's Club. That way we can start saving for the next fee. Then we're going to skip to Shop Small, and this is going to get $5. So now it's a total of 10 in this one. Then last but not least, we are adding another 5 into Travel. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and $10 total for this one. So that is going to be this binder all finished. Next we have our business stuff, which, oh my gosh, I feel like I have been spending so much money on business supplies, which I guess would make sense because I've been doing a lot of prepping for the Advent bundles, which of course requires a lot of supplies. It totals 50 different bundles, Only 48 will be listed for sale because I've given one away, and then the other I sent to a creator. So anyway, we are going to be skipping our medical section and we are going to go into business expenses. The first thing is going to be Canva Pro, and this is going to get $6. So if you guys aren't sure as to what this is for, I pay for Canva Pro monthly, but I would like to pay for it yearly, which is why I'm saving it all in one spot. We have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, and $66. So next is going to be Etsy taxes, and this is getting $146. So 100, 120, 40, 45, and then 46. All right, so 146 going in today. This was about, it was some number between 25 and 30%, just because, again, our buffer was a little bit tight, so I had to reserve where I could. So we have 1,800 in the bank. So 18, 19, $2,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, and 42. $2,642. This will get corrected if I counted that wrong. During our monthly closeout, that is when we will switch to some placeholders and take the rest of that to the bank. So after Etsy taxes, we have giveaways, and we are adding in $12. So that's going to be 10, 11, and 12. I actually don't know if I unstuffed shipping for my Instagram giveaway, but either way, this will all come out in the month of October. Or, oh my gosh, there it is, in the month of December. So we have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and $40. I'm trying to bulk this up as much as possible because I have quite a few giveaways that are going to be pretty hefty. We're skipping Happy Mail. HP All In, this is going to get $8. So that's going to be 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is due on the 10th of the month, so I will get this in the bank before then. We now have 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $37, which is fully funded. The bill really only ever comes out to like 25 or 26. So there's HP. Next, you guys, we have Ko-fi memberships, which is our saving grace, because I'm just remembering that this is the week it's fully funded, so we get to pull the money out. And since this is already, I always talk about it, essentially when this is done, we get to do whatever we want to with the money because the memberships are already paid. So we're going to add in $9, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. This just helped cover the freaking macaroni and cheese that we had to make. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and $36. So I'm going to take this out, set it to the side, and this is either going right back into the account or it'll cover Jordan's gas for the week. So that was the last thing. Oh no, we are stuffing $5 into P.O. Box, and then that's going to be all for this envelope. So I did go ahead and switch my renewal to pull annually instead of like biannually. So once we get this in there, we should be good to go. We have 100, 120, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, and 65. So we are about $20 shy. Honestly, we might be good at 165 because I remember checking and it's definitely under 200. But that's going to be all for this binder, you guys. So now we can stuff our baby binder. Okay, so this binder today, this week, is going to be getting a total of $24. 10 of that will go into the mom section, and then 10 will go into mine, or the other way around. 10 is into baby. Oh my gosh, no. 14 is into baby. $10 is into my section. So first, let's find our paper clip, and then we will count out the $14. Okay, so it looks like we're starting here on childcare. So let's go ahead and count out 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So they're pretty stuck together. I feel like I should, let me just count that one more time. Okay, yes, so this is $14. We are going to disperse 2 at a time. So whenever we get to medical, that one gets 3 instead of just $2. But if we end at an odd number, then whatever envelope we're last on, we'll just get like whatever we have left, which would be 3. So there's 2 into emergency, 2 into savings. So I will be switching out my theme of this binder yet again. I do think I'm going to completely swap to inserts instead of having laminated cash envelopes. So with that being said, I will probably do a giveaway with these butterfly ones. So if that's something you're interested in, then definitely stay tuned. All right, so we are back up to medical. We have $1, $2, $3, and $4 remaining. Medical gets 3, so we'll just give it the last dollar for a total of 4. Which means, you guys, we're going to be starting on equipment next week. So let's pin that one. So now we're going to go into my mom section, and this is going to get $10. In the original breakdown that we normally do it, so everything is getting $1, and then maternity leave will be getting $5. So we're just going to stuff and count the first one, and then everything else has the same. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. No way we are $1 from 20. That is so annoying. So equipment is going to get 1 for a total of 19. Same with clothing. Then maternity leave, this is going to get $5. What's so annoying about my voice, and I always complain about it, is that the second I'm done filming, it's going to act completely normal. Like, you're not even going to be able to tell that I was having like a coughing fit. So maternity leave now has 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 7, 8, and 79. $79 in here. Same thing. It's $1 away from having 80. So supplements is just going to get 1. And then same thing with miscellaneous, which is our last envelope in here. So before we move on, we do need to scratch and reveal our numbers for next week. For my mom section, we are using this one from Savings with NJX. We did not do the 4, so we're just going to leave it. So we do have to do this one from Saturn's Vault. This is for the baby section. And honestly, you guys, we might be finishing this today with the last 2 spaces. So for these, we do add them together, and then we will double the total amount. If we can do both, we'll do both. If not, we'll just do one. So let's start here. Okay, so we got a 3 for $6, and then we got a 6. So this is 9 for a total of 18, which I think we can do next week. So that, you guys, means this is the last time you're seeing this challenge. In our next cash stuffing, it'll be a new one. But you'll see this again on Tuesday in our budget with me. You know what? Should we let's just reveal this one, because if it's like a $3 space, then that's 14, and maybe we can do it. Okay, no, it's a 7. We're definitely not going to do both of those. Okay, I just hit my cash tray, you guys, so I'm so sorry. If it's in a different spot, that's going to bother me too. I'm sorry. Especially because we were just so close to being done. But that is going to be all for this binder. So to finish off this video, you guys, we do have our savings challenges to cash stuff. And so we're going to start with our pink binder first, which has the majority of them. And then we have our Disney binder after this one. So the first thing we are going to do is monthly, right? Yes. So we're finishing this one for $7. This will get unstuffed today as well. And this goes into month ahead, which I usually move over in like a YouTube short / a TikTok. So that will be $5, $6, and $7, which we are now out of 1. So hopefully, yeah, it looks like that should be right. So 5, 6, and 7. So now for November, we were able to save a total of 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 7, 8, 9, 61, and 62. Once again, this will all be going into my month ahead savings, which right now I'm just working on a singular month ahead, and then I think I'll probably just erase it and restart. Before I forget, we're going to add in our challenge for December, which looks like there's kind of big numbers on here, but honestly, it couldn't be worse than this month because we literally had a 28. So this will get started next week. So after monthly, we're going to be stuffing $10 into Roth IRA. So this one already has some money in the bank, but the way that works is it was half into Jordan's Roth IRA and then half into mine. So it's a total of 100, but he got 50 and I got 50. So now we have 100 already invested, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, and $84. So 184 total for the savings challenge. So we are going to be skipping Save with the Seasons today, and our 100 envelope challenge is going to get $160. I did make a note as to what we're doing. So we are doing 94, 32, and 34 for 160. So that will be 100, 150, and then 160 being added into house savings. So this does go towards our house down payment, which, you guys, we actually are having a meeting with both of my parents tomorrow on Friday. To just talk about the house, I guess, prices and whatever we're going to have to talk about. So, well, we already know the price. I'm pretty sure we're sticking with that one. So we'll go ahead and see, like, kind of what details we work out tomorrow. So now with this, we have 1,900 already in the bank. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 900. So this is 19 and then $2,000. 1, 2, 3, 350, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, and 5. $2,555, if I counted that correctly. 555. Melly, if you're here. Oh my gosh. Okay. So anyway, that's going to be all. That was so cringy of me. I'm so sorry. That was all for house savings or house down payment. But we will keep this around even after we purchase the home. So there's everything in this binder. Last but not least, you guys, we are stuffing the remaining $40 into our Disney binder. So we are now working on February. We scratched an 11 and 9, which is $20 times 2 is 40. So let's add that in here and reveal the next numbers that we're doing next time. So now, so far in this book, which we again have been doubling every single number. This is from Jessie's Disney deals. She does not sell them. She sent it to me as a gift in some happy mail. We have a total of 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 26. So I think I counted $326. Once again, this will get condensed on Saturday. Before I let you guys go to enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving, let's quickly reveal what these numbers are. So same thing here, like everything else, we're scratching 2, adding them together, and then doubling that. So the first number is going to be 5, then we have a 10, so that's going to be a total of $30 next week. But just like that, you guys, that is going to be all for today's cash stuffing. If you enjoyed, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to comment and subscribe down below if you guys have not already. Enjoy the lovely rest of your Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow for a festive Friday.